Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper and I'm here for Scrapbook Boutique, and today we're going to be doing a quick card, but before I get onto that I just want to do a little intro to the MISTI Creative Corners, which is now available at the store. It comes in this box which is about the same size as the regular MISTI, so it's quite a large box and it's really well packaged, so you know that if you order it online it's going to arrive safe and sound. There's a total of 5 different corners in the box and they've all got sort of multiple uses. You can do heaps with them, and I'm just going to share like 1 or 2 little hints with you today, but there are a lot of videos coming out and showing you how to use this, and I'm sure a lot more information is going to get out there the more we play with them. So I have a regular size MISTI, which is probably the perfect size for this Creative Corners kit. The mini MISTI, you could use them in that, but certainly they fit a little bit better in this size MISTI. So the magnets sort of stick straight down, so if these 2 corner pieces that have the magnets within them, you just need to be careful because they can slide, because the magnets adhere towards the base of the plate. If you push against them they'll slide, so that's just something to be aware of. There's also the long straight sort of ruler piece that you could use for sentiments, and these angled pieces, and so there's 2 different angles that you can use in the corner of your MISTI and have heaps of fun with that. I've got another card coming up soon using those. So the quick technique I want to share today is how to create a shadow on your stamp. So this is, you know, when you do a stamp, we're going to stamp twice and you just slightly offset one of the images to make it look like a shadow. I thought I just wanted to try and get my head around how I would do that using the MISTI. So what I've done here is I've placed the corner piece in the corner and then pushed it slightly away. Then I've put my L piece in to make sure that my sentiment's nice and straight. I'm working on a piece of design paper. It's cut to the same size as my card front, and it's a pink paisley from the paper pad Oh My Heart. Now I have just flipped my MISTI around so that you can see it on camera, and I'm using the London Fog ink from Memento to create my shadow. It's probably not my favorite color. If I was doing this again I'd probably pick a different combo, but there you go. So to do my second stamping, or my main stamping of my image, so I've stamped my shadow first. See how I moved the corner right down into the very corner of the MISTI now, and then I've moved my paper with it, so it's just enough that it's going to offset the stamp. I'm using my Ultra New inks this time, and I've got Volcano Lake, and this is probably one of the best things about the MISTI. So when you stamp, if you're not happy with it, it's just so easy to restamp it. And I kind of looked at this and I thought, I just don't like how that colour's looking with the London Fog. So now I've gone and got this is the Lagoon colour, and I'm just able to restamp again over exactly the same spot. It's as easy as that, and that's the best thing about the MISTI. So that's how I created my shadow on my sentiment. Easy peasy. Okay, so this is the second portion of the sentiment, and I did decide to try out this L piece as well, and I really like the way that I can just sort of pop my stamps up against it and then pick them up with the lid, and I know they're going to be straight. I'm not having to sort of visualize it like I was before and then check it against the grid lines on the lid, or pre-stamp it and check it. It did actually make it heaps easier. So this stamp set's an MFT called Because You, and both those sentiments came out of that same set. So now I'm going to quickly throw a card together using this piece, and I've got some ephemera. This is from the same Oh My Heart collection. It's Paige Evans designed it for Pink Paisley, and there's like 40 pieces in this. So I've got heaps of fun to have here and lots of beautiful flowers to choose from. I decided to cut sort of an angle in my card using one of the MFT Dynamics Stitched Basic Edges 2 dies. I just thought it would add a little bit of interest to the base of the card. And I'm going to add some fun foam behind the smaller piece. And to cut that to size, I simply just used a pencil on the fun foam and traced it, and then just cut it out by hand, and that was really easy to do. And I'm using my ATG gun and lots of glue there. Obviously, I don't want this to fall apart. Can you tell? Are you one of those people that over adhere everything? That's me. I actually have a drawer of adhesives just in case I might run out one day. I doubt that I ever will, but you know, it can happen, and just in case, I'm ready for it. Okay, so I've added some ATG adhesive to the front of my top fold landscape card, and just adding the 2 pieces of cardstock that I die cut all ready to go. The flowers that I've chosen out of the ephemera pack, I've got some adhesive on the back, and I'm also popping them up a little bit with some fun foam, and also using just a bit of liquid glue as well. That way, that I know this flower is going to sit flush against the panel that I've die cut, because I know it's going to be exactly the same height off the base of the card. The second little bouquet of flowers, I do want that to sit a little bit higher, so as well as the fun foam on the section that's on the lower card, I've also added some foam squares. These are from Scrapbook adhesives, and I love them. They're really easy to use and really easy to peel off the release tape. I also chose another little tiny bouquet of flowers. I thought that'd look really pretty, just to sort of make it look like a visual triangle, I suppose. And I've popped that up with a bit of the foam squares as well. As a final touch, I've just added these are the Nouveau dots. You might have heard of these. Especially if you've been here before, you would have. Anyway, I've got the White Blizzard, which is it's almost like a clear glittery white one, and really, really pretty. Some of those, and also some Sea Breeze. And I actually pre-make these and have them all ready to go, so that I can move around on the card front till I'm happy with the colours. And that's my finished card for today. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back again real soon. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.